Don't look for it. Because when you are looking for it, you are also saying that I don't have. Anything that you currently have, why are you looking for it? Unless you misplaced it. So try to trigger your mind into believing like, oh, it's just misplaced. When you find yourself looking for something that you are wanting and wondering, well, why hasn't it come yet? Boom, you have to start back over to A. Start back over. Getting the feeling of being surrounded by love, peace, harmony, prosperity. If you are not aligned with your heart center, try to find ways to get aligned with it. We go with the feeling of things. You know how you say, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like, how can you then? Because after it goes to your mind, it goes to your heart. Your heart gonna only pick up what it knows, feels, aligns with peace, harmony, love. That's why you find another reason. Well, maybe this, or maybe I'll try this, or maybe I'll do this. And you still feel worried and drained. Instead, give it to God. When you realize that there's a God in you, when you realize that everything is out of your control, stop trying to control the narrative of things. Stop trying to be the person to change and just move like the change happens. If you gotta get what I'm saying, instead of talking about what you're about to do, just do it. Just become the change. Don't try to become the change. It's the word trying. I hope this helped y'all. Okay, so today I want to talk about the importance of, before it happens, I knew that it was going to happen, connotation. You know how sometimes you believe in something appearing to be the way it's going to be, but we're not talking about the negative aspect, positive aspect. We're talking about the negative in a way of fearing it, that it really do come true because you're worried about it and you're fearing it. What I want to talk about is the creation of it. Your mind often thinks that it knows, when in reality it creates. Your inner being, your heart knows. So in a situation that you are questioning something, a situation that you are more fearing and worried, release that and become one, become whole. Go back to your heart center. Ask your heart to lead and guide you. Ask God to lead and guide you. Get your mind off of it, because I'm letting you know now. You were created, and then you were created and began to think that you knew it all along. Like, I knew that was happening. You thought that you tried to prevent it from happening, but you don't even know that you create it happening because you spent time thinking about it. You know how people be saying, I gotta see it to believe it type. Now, that's what we're talking about next. In order for you to even see the outcome of anything, you must believe it. So let's put that into perspective of, I believe that this will happen. I believe that the worst possible outcome will happen because X, Y, and Z. Mind you, you are doing and projecting based off past experience. So you're trying to make yourself feel comfortable and creating the false illusion that's in your head, because that's what it is. It's just an illusion. You get to create it however you want to create it, but instead you need some type of evidence of X, Y, and Z to prove that you're right. Stop trying to be right and only think about the possible outcome that you want. Start asking yourself, I may not believe that this can appear the way I want it to appear, but how can it appear the way I want it to appear? What are my thoughts going to be like? How would I act in this position? How would I look if this was to happen to me? Literally, you have to visualize the steps it takes you from A to Z. A lot of people be forgetting that. They forgot the EFGHI. When you start remembering the steps it takes you to get to Z, You no longer are worried about how to get to Z. Instead, you are becoming the mid situation of the letters that you're trying to become to get to Z. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? So what I want you to do, if you are currently at B and you're trying to get to Z, I want you to visualize what would K look like. Let's just say K is no longer worried about it. Dressing like it, acting like it, becoming like it, attracting it. Because when you think about the becoming of something, you're not becoming it. Think about it. Do you think about how to drive if you already know how to drive? Do you think about starting a car and wondering, okay, where do I gotta go? How do I put my foot on the metal? How do I put my foot on the pedal? How do I drive? How do I accelerate? How do I brake? No, you know why? Because you became it by doing it. In reality, in life, you have to train your subconscious mind, because it picks up anything and everything and accept it as truth. So how about you train your subconscious mind just by believing and becoming and doing? It's the doing part. I don't want you to think that it requires hard work. Maybe intentional, because everything is manifested. Everybody on here screaming like, oh, manifest the life you deserve. But how? We manifest every single day. It's just people don't know how to intentionally manifest. Anywhere that you're at right now, you're there because you manifested, because you thought about how to get there, because you took the steps it took to get there. So the same situation, you can apply that to the next situation, the next situation, the next situation. Sorry, I just got through working out, and that was just on my mind. I hope this video helped whoever it needed to help. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want more videos like this. Love y'all. Bye.